Oh my god! This is good and this is bad. This is good and this is bad. Hi, my name is Hannah. Welcome back to our channel. We are back with a reaction. Super exciting video. Today we are checking out ENHYPEN's latest EP that just dropped, This in BLISS. Now, if you have not seen it yet, I did already react to the title track music video, Bloody Paradise. I can link that up here for you. Spoiler alert! Loved it, had a great time, definitely a fun video to go watch, and then come back and watch this one. We are going to be listening to every single track off of the EP. That includes the narration tracks. I know I could probably skip them and just listen to the songs, but to ensure I get the full idea of everything, I think it is very important to listen to all of the tracks, including the narrations. I won't be talking about the narrations, but I will still listen to them. That being said, I will listen to the English versions of the narrations. I'm really bad at reading captions and listening to things at the same time. That is a multitasking thing my brain is not the greatest at. So in order to ensure that I fully understand all of those tracks, I will be listening to the English versions. Other than that, we're just gonna run through the album top to bottom. We are only going to be skipping the title track because I've already heard it. I will, though, briefly talk about my feelings on the title track song. I will have English translation lyrics pulled up. I will look at them over here. They will be over here for you guys. Anyways, watching the title track music video made me very excited, so I'm super pumped to get into this. Before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's not waste any more time and get right on into the video. Okay, so we are going to just jump right into the first track, which I believe is a song. I believe there is 6 songs total, 5, not including the title track that we'll be listening to today. Regardless, I'm super excited. I mentioned in the title track reaction that I know nothing about what this is supposed to sound like. I have avoided all spoilers. I love to go into things completely blind so I can get the full surprise whenever something gets released. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Two Fools starting now. Ooh, I like the sound already. Ooh. Ooh, Jungwon's voice sounds really good on this. I like this a lot so far. Oh, I love this. I already feel like I'm gonna cry. What is happening? Oh, okay, yeah. Yep, I love this. Ooh, Jake also sounds so good here. Oh, yeah. God, I love Jade's vocal tone. It's so good. Ooh, very nice instrumental outro. Wow, okay, what a way to kickstart the album. I really enjoyed that one a lot. The second those woes started at the beginning, I was like, okay, I have a good feeling. And then as we kept going, I was like, okay, yeah, I really do like this. I definitely will be listening to the song quite a bit. This is definitely be getting added to my library, to my playlist that I listen to all the time that I'm driving between studios and everything for everything I do. I think that is a great way to start the album. It started off a lot more tame than I thought. I thought we were gonna go into something a little bit harder, more upbeat, maybe a little bit grungier to start off, but I really like this sound and this direction, and they all sound so good on this track. I think it's because of the sister album to this, The Sin Vanish, was so dark that I keep thinking this is going to be dark, but I don't think it is based off of the cover. I remember when I was putting the album in my spreadsheet for my album ranking, I was getting the cover and I was like, wait, this cover is like a little more like bright, upbeat looking than the last one, which I mean, like, makes sense. Different albums, different concepts. Duh, I get it. But I have to like remember that now because I don't know why. I thought we were gonna start off like a little more harder hitting, but I like that we didn't. I like that we kind of are easing ourselves into it. I really enjoyed it. I think they sound so good. Definitely will be listening to that one. That was a great way to start the album. We're going to jump into our first narration track. Okay, breaking news starting now.
This is breaking news. The vanished vampire lovers have reappeared. The fugitives wanted for violating sacred taboos had been seeking refuge in a secret hideout before they were discovered by the Vampire Pursuit Unit. Authorities report that multiple pieces of evidence were found at the scene supporting the charges against them. What once seemed destined to remain an unsolved case now appears to be nearing its conclusion. The Vampire Society remains on tenterhooks, awaiting the authorities' verdict.
That's interesting. That's also an interesting voice. Okay, now that narration is done, we're just gonna jump right into the next track, which is Stuck, starting now. Oh, interesting sound. Scratchy. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Ooh. I really like this. Let's turn it up. These melody lines in the verses are so good. Oh yeah. This almost has like a 2000s sound to it. Whoa, this bridge is like tripping me out. Oh, that bass coming back in. Oh, this is so good. Whoa. That song got better and better and better and better and better as it went on. So good. Oh my god. Okay, this is more the vibe I thought we were gonna start the album with. So I can see now that it is coming back in, we're just starting on a slightly different note. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I don't know what in it is giving me like a 2000s, 2010s kind of sound. Like it sounds like, I'm gonna age myself here. This sounds like some of the songs I had on my MP3 player growing up, and I don't know what it is making that connection for me, but it's so good. I will eat it up every time. If you don't know, I love 2000s, 2010s sound in music. I think it's so good. Almost has like an R&B element in the chorus, and I think Jake's voice specifically starting out that first chorus is so good. It fits his voice and his vocal tone so well. I mean, they all sound great on all of these already. I mean, you're all listening to 2 today. I'm getting ahead of myself. I noticed that specifically like jumped out at me in that first chorus. I was like, ooh, this is a really good sound on Jake's voice. Loved it, loved it, loved it. We'll definitely be listening to that again. I already really liked it as it started, and then as it went on, I loved it even more. The melody lines and the verses are really fun, really interesting. The chorus has this kind of like air and like rhythm to it that I really love. And this bridge is so interesting, but kind of trippy. And then you get into that last little chorus bit, and then the ooze at the end. It just wraps up so nicely as a song. We're 2 for 2 right now on the songs, so that makes me super excited. We have a second song up. Okay, I thought we were getting another narration track. Guess not. We're gonna jump into the next track, our next song, Bad For You. Hopefully we continue this streak of me liking all of these songs. I really hope, because I would very much enjoy that. Obviously, duh. Anyways, Bad For You starting now. Okay, different vibe. We're loving the oohs and the woes this album. Swanky. Ooh. Okay, Sanu. So nice. These vocals are so forward in the mix in this one. Oh, that little riff, so good. Ooh, yes. This is so good. What? Woo. Oh, come on, Jay. I love this. I love Nicki's deeper vocal tone in contrast with the others. It's so nice. The melody line with the little vocal tightenings, so good. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Gagged. Holy shit. I feel like y'all are gonna call me fake because I love this one. I love this one too. So different from the other two, but there's just something in this like swanky R&B ballady kind of sound that just, oh, it's so good. well, this is gonna give some of my top contenders and my favorite albums this year a run for its money if we keep going down the route we're going now. That is definitely a song I'm going to be listening to at night, like when the sun goes down and things like calm a little bit, or like when I'm doing like nightly like resets. They sound so good on this album. It is ridiculous. I feel like I'm getting to hear so much from each of them vocally. They're eating. I don't even know what to say. I don't have words. The little riffs, the vocal moments. I loved when we kind of like pulled into like a tighter, higher vocal in the chorus in these melody lines. It just works so well. It sounds so good on the ear. Oh my god. This is good and this is bad. This is good and this is bad. Anyways, we have our next narration track. So let's just jump right into that. Remnants of Love starting now.
A dream shattered, plunging headlong into eternity. The lovers' happiness, once at its peak, plummeted without warning. Upon receiving a lead, we headed to the location where the lovers were last reported to be. A toppled wine glass on the floor, a broken vinyl record, and jumbled footprints, as if someone had tried to hide in haste. Like a song cut short, their private celebration came to an abrupt end. At the scene, only the shattered remnants of their once sweet moments remained. The lover's vow, left behind in fragments, was labeled as evidence and collected by the Vampire Pursuit Unit. What kind of dreams did the lovers have on their final night? Like a fading light on the brink of extinction, that moment shone with a fragile brilliance. And we chose to delve deeper into it.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting for the plot. We'll see how that all plays out. Our next track is Bloody Paradise. Title track. Obviously, I've heard it already, so I'm not going to listen to it now. Loved the song. So good. I'm really interested to see how it grows on me. As I mentioned in the music video reaction, the only really critique I have with this is that it is too short, in my opinion. I really wanted it to keep going. When I was listening to it, I like almost had a crash out about it. I felt that way because it's a great song. It's a great song. It's fun. It's so catchy right out of the gate. I was already singing along to it the second time I watched it. The choreo is going to be super fun. At least what we saw of it was fun. The melody lines and the way they're playing around with their vocals on that song is so good. I mentioned that a lot when I reacted to The Sin Vanish at the beginning of the year. That was one of my favorite parts of that album, was how they were playing around with their voices and using different parts of their voices in different ways. And I saw that carried through into the title track, so I love that. I can only really see it going up in my book. So that is great. A great job for a title track. That being said, we have one more narration, not one more narration, but we have another narration to jump into. So let's keep on moving forward with the next, that's not the right earbud. Final moment starting now.
The horrific reality awaiting the lovers shattered the afternoon's calm and engulfed them. This marked the end of a long escape. The Vampire Pursuit Unit eventually tracked them down. The moment they toasted, confident they could defy the world and claim eternity. As the footsteps of the Vampire Pursuit Unit drew near, sharp, relentless, and mocking their love. All the two could do was clutch each other's hands just a little more tightly, the same way they always had. At the very moment their love was about to be shattered by the Vampire Pursuit Unit's blades,
I like this instrumental in the back.
they ironically became one, perfectly united. The lovers made a final pledge to one another. Even if engulfed in flames, they would never let go. Even with broken wings, they would fly together until the very end.
Well, that got dark. That's wild. Okay, I'm ready to see what our next song sounds like / is about based off of that narration. Okay, our next song is Checkmate. I have the lyrics pulled up in front of me. Let's just jump right into it. Hello? Checkmate starting now.
My check.
Oh.
We will never die. 절벽 끝에 춤을 추는 객기 우린 so blind. 더 미친 척 크게 외쳐 checkmate. 다른 길은 없어 흑건백의 board. 밀려오는 tension 요동치는 heart. 우린 더 closer deeper. We're about to take control.
Whoa!
We don't need no caution. 즐겨줄 때 내 우린 이미 on top. Don't stop. We about to blow it up.
This is funky.
절벽 끝에 춤을 추는 객기 우린 so blind. 더 미친 척 크게 외쳐 checkmate.
Whoa, okay, we're raving now? These verses are really nice. The chorus is a little crazy right now. Ooh, I love that background vocal. This is very ravey concert-y. This is crazy.
Checkmate.
Ooh, I loved how it cut out at the end. I do have to say, I think this is the first song on the album that I don't immediately love. I love the verses. I think the verses are super fun. I think the pre-chorus is really nice. I think the chorus is gonna take some getting used to. I don't necessarily think I dislike it. It is definitely a song I would listen to 1 or 2 more times just to kind of see how it grows on me. I totally see what they're going for and the vibe and everything. And the storyline, it's all connecting. It's all making sense. It's all piecing together, which is really nice. Not where I thought the chorus was going. I did not think we were going to enter a rave randomly. It's just like, I was like, okay. But it is very much kind of a sound that's been kind of on the up in trends in the last couple years, so I'm not surprised that there's a song like this. I don't dislike it. I do think it is one that I kind of have to sit with a little bit. We've had some bangers already, so I was kind of waiting for there's a song that I was either gonna have to like wait and see if it's gonna grow on me or I wasn't gonna really like per se, because it is very, very, very rare for me to like every single song on an album. I'm not surprised. I'm not writing this off yet. We're gonna come back to it. Verses, super nice. Melody line in the verses, super fun, playful. The little kind of effects we get throughout the verse, I love. Keeps you on your toes, keeps things interesting. Lyrics, very well written for the song. The story they're telling in this, I really love. I think it's so interesting. We still have one more song to get to and one more narration track, so let's jump right into those. Okay, so we are at our final song, which is Highlight, and then we have one final narration to round it out. I'm really excited to see how this all rounds out together, both story-wise and sound-wise. So let's just jump right into it. Highlight starting now. Ooh, we're back to the funkier kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh.
달려 이 순간 나로 fake 어둠 짙은 밤 날 믿고 넘어와 막아봐 우린 예전에 다 돼 서로를 밝힌 brightness 선명히 찰나 so what's next Tell me what's next Tell me what's next So we made it this far 이 모든 순간 달려가는 난 It's a highlight 세상 누군가 우리 보고한 불행이라서도 It's a highlight
Ooh, the oohs in the back are really nice.
감기는 없지 우리 편집점 따윈 없지 그런 생각 자체가 내게 nonsense 넌 전면이 돼 우리 매 순간 timeless 깜빡이던 우리 세상이 묻힌 세계 많은 순간이
Ooh, the melody on that verse is really nice.
Tell me what's next Tell me what's next So we made it this far 이 모든 순간 다 흘러가던 날 It's a highlight 세상 누군가 우리 보고한 불행이라서도 It's a highlight Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. It's a highlight
This refrain is really nice.
It's a highlight. Yeah.
The instrumental is really nice, that section. And I love that we drew it back for this last bit of chorus. Okay, that's a hello. Interesting way to round out the album, our final song. I liked that one for sure. I don't think it's one that I necessarily love on first listen. I like it, I don't dislike it. There's not any parts of it that I necessarily dislike either. I think it is a really good song to have at the end of an album, wrapping things up both in sound and in story and context of everything. So I think this is the perfect song to have at the end. I like that they're, especially at the beginning at least, is what I noticed, callbacks to the Sin Vanish with Bonnie and Clyde and No Way Back. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I'm guessing it is. But I love those little callbacks to this kind of sister album, I guess. I hope I'm not offending anyone or being wrong by calling it a sister album. But Sin Vanish, Sin Bliss, they're related in some capacity. They're cousins. Cousins. I think they sound really good. I definitely think this is a song that if it kind of came on, I wouldn't skip it. I would enjoy it. I would listen. I don't think it necessarily is one that really stands out to me. I think some of the earlier ones in this album were a bit more my speed, more my taste of things I'll listen to consistently. Not bad. Definitely would listen to again. Wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Still a really great job. Great final song to round off the album. I know we still have one narration left, so let's move right along and round this album out. Okay, so let's round everything out. Our final track, our final narration, The Veiled Truth, starting now. See how this all wraps up.
The lovers who once tried to break a taboo have now become a taboo themselves. As if nothing had happened, the Vampire Pursuit Unit erased their story from the world, as though the lovers who fled in the name of desire had never existed at all. Nowhere did anyone dare to speak of their story, whether they were cruelly punished by the Vampire Society or manage to escape and begin a long new journey, no longer as fugitives. No one knows how it all ended for them, and standing before that veiled truth, we decided to end our pursuit. After bidding a final farewell to the lovers we've long followed, the show now turns its attention to another unsolved mystery.
Ooh.
May their end not be one of ruin. May luck be on their side in love.
Ooh. That soundscaping at the end is really nice. Okay, seeming like the end of the Sin Vanish, Sin Bliss kind of era of things, moving on to the next. That's exciting. Ooh, fun little tag onto the end there. Let's talk about the album. I'm going to go over, just so I can streamline my thoughts a little bit, I'm just gonna go over to the EP that's just the songs. I think this is solid. I really do. My favorite song is probably Stuck, but then again, I do like at least most of all of these songs, which is really good. I would say Stuck, then I would say probably Bloody Paradise, Bad For You, Two Fools, Highlight, and Checkmate. I would probably say is the order I would put those in. That being said, I do think this is a really solid release. I think they all sound so good on this. I feel like I got to hear so much from each of them. And in regards to that, I'm just gonna say I have to give props to them. They've done a great job on this. I never felt like I was missing anything, and that's not a read, not a drag. There is still so much talent among them, and sometimes things need to happen for people to be able to shine a little bit more. I would guess some of them have contributed to writing in some capacity for at least some of these songs. I don't know specifically. Y'all fill me in on that. I think they did a great job. Some new things from each of them, some things that I remember seeing during Island from them that we haven't seen in a while. Island was the very first survival show I ever watched, the first survival show I ever watched in real time. So I have known about these guys since pre-debut to now. But yeah, I think this is great. I think this is solid. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in my album rankings. Things are always moving around day to day. I change things. I don't base my album rankings on how many songs I've added from the EP, even though that would be the easiest way to do it. But the way I view it as, yes, I might not have added all the songs to my library, but there are some songs that are some of my favorite releases, so that kind of gives things a bump. So I don't know where this is gonna go quite yet. I just listened to it. It needs a little time to sit, simmer. If anything changes or anything crazy happens, I can talk about it when I do the dancer breakdown for the choreography for the title track. I'm very pleased and very happy with this comeback. If there's music videos or performances or anything that gets released for the other songs, if there's a second promotional track, if anything does get released in that realm, there will be videos coming out for that as well. I am very, very pleased with this comeback overall. So that is going to be it for this video. If you want to go check out any of my other ENHYPEN reactions, they're in the ENHYPEN playlist. I can link it up here for you. I also react to a bunch of other groups on this channel. If you want to go check any of those out, they each have their own playlist over in the playlist tab. As of playlist called reactions to come, that is full of everything that I'm confirmed to be reacting to that has been released. So if you do something in that playlist you'd want me to watch, drop it down in the comment section below or reply to my post and let me know. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications. As I mentioned, dancer breakdown for Bloody Paradise coming, and then anything else that gets released will also be getting a reaction, plus all the other comebacks that are also coming up. So lots of videos to come, so it's important there with those post notifications turned on. Now if you want to go follow me on any of those social medias, I'll put them both down here. They're also linked in the description of this video, as well as on my channel page. So if you want to go follow me over there, I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching my video and supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one.